just blood everywhere. It was very traumatizing.
Coming up on UATV, several students are in the hospital this evening after a mass stabbing in a Pennsylvania high school.
And a Razorback fan favorite has his sights set for the pros, but not in the way you'd expect.
And I'll tell you what the State of the Student Union address is all about. You're watching UATV News.
Live from the University of Arkansas, this is UATV News at 9.
Welcome to this Wednesday night edition of UATV News. I'm Tevin Wooten.
And I'm Haley Noga. Thanks for joining us. The ASG leadership team is providing insight into what has been accomplished this academic year.
UATV's Kelly Bowen has more on the annual State of the Students address. Kelly.
That's right, Tevin and Haley. ASG President Bo Renner spoke last night at the Graduate Education Building to inform students about the success that him and his team have had over campus all over the course of the year.
My passion really is the state, this university, and its people. And working with you this past year has allowed me to do it.
Just behind these doors right here, the ASG State of the Student Address is going on and being presented by ASG President Bo Renner. This address goes on every single year and allows the student body to be informed about what exactly ASG is doing to help improve the University of Arkansas. Bo credits his team for much of his success during his presidency. He includes that he couldn't have done it without his friends' support.
I'm so lucky to have the team that I do, and Ellie and Matt and Austin and Autumn and my cabinet. They're just incredible. My eyes were just open to just how lucky I am to have the people that I do.
The students that he worked with over the last year have always thought highly of him.
As an ASG senator, I got a lot of opportunities to work with Bo this year, and I thought that he was an excellent president. And Bo always stuck to what he believed was right. He did what he knew was the right thing to do, and that just really proves that he's a true leader.
He did a really good job of displaying the students' opinion when it came to matters that affected the whole university.
Renner believes the upcoming ASG team has a lot to offer to the student body next year.
That their greatness as leaders comes second only to who they are as people. This team, with 12 years of ASG experience, will only exceed expectations.
It's pushed me in ways that I've never been expected to be pushed, but at the same time I think I've become a more organized and hopefully a better leader because of it.
Now, Bo did include in his speech the success that his team has had in allowing Scantrons to be free to all students, allowing access to study rooms on campus 24 hours a day, as well as allowing students to pay for parking tickets by volunteering service hours. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Kelly Bowen.
It's hard to believe that the school year is already coming to a close, but Renner and his team were able to gain a lot of success to help better this university.
The Associated Student Government is looking to make sure the student body knows they are here to help. Earlier today, members were camped out all over the university, taking suggestions from students on what needs to be fixed on campus. Our own Randy LeBlanc has more on the story.
That's right, guys. The Associated Student Government just recently passed a bill to host ASG for You Day. Now, ASG has booths set up all around campus, according to colleges, and are allowing students to come up and give suggestions about what ASG can do to help them around campus. This is an ASG's first time to host a day like this and is hoping that there will be more in the future. Senator Joe Keeklak says that suggestions that they receive on days like this are a huge help onto what they need to do on campus to help the student body.
With the success that we've had, I mean, we've had 40 or 50 different ideas that have come out of this day so far, and we have another hour to go. We will likely, a pocket of senators will likely put it on and make it even bigger too.
Now, if you didn't happen to make it to a booth today on campus, you can always visit ASG's website and give your suggestions there. Reporting for UATV, I'm Randy LeBlanc.
If you have any suggestions for ASG, be sure to visit asg.uark.edu and place your comment in their suggestion box.
Be advised, the suspect is in custody, only one suspect.
A Pennsylvania teen is in custody tonight after going on a stabbing spree in his high school. 16-year-old Alex Reibel allegedly stabbed 20 students and a security officer with 2 kitchen knives before being tackled by an assistant principal. One student spoke with reporters earlier today explaining what she saw inside.
All of a sudden, I was seeing people getting shoved into lockers, and that's whenever the boy ran past me and I saw him tackle someone else, and that's when everyone just started screaming and running out of the door.
Ribel was arraigned as an adult and he is facing more than 20 charges of aggravated assault along with several other charges.
It seems like stories like these are appearing on our TVs more and more often, but we aren't the only ones that have noticed. UAPD's Captain Matt Mills is working to develop courses for students on campus safety.
We will bring folks in and we'll talk about this very specific topic. And it'll be free training, and we'll talk about what they need to do.
Follow at UAPD on Twitter for more ways to stay safe.
Benton County Police are investigating a former county comptroller after she was fired yesterday. Officials are questioning Sarah Wilson's possible involvement in the former investigation of the head of Benton County's Road Department, Scott Stober, who was arrested for misuse of funds last year. The investigation reopened after a tip that Wilson and Stober were married.
Police stations around the state are getting involved with the Arkansas You Drive, You Text, You Pay campaign in efforts to crack down on texting and driving violations. The campaign is a 6-day initiative which includes extra squad cars devoted to catching drivers texting while driving, as well as media outreach to inform the public of the dangers of texting and driving. And one Northwest Arkansas mother experienced these dangers firsthand when her daughter was killed by a driver that was texting while driving.
And we always think bad things happen to bad people, but texting affects the good kids.
And now we're going to take it over to Jordan Betts live on the deck with a look at today's weather. Jordan.
Now today was a beautiful day here in Northwest Arkansas. As you see, these temperatures are getting higher and higher as we start getting towards summer. Now today's high was 72 degrees, low 51. It was a very sunny but windy day. Now current conditions right now are 62 degrees. Feels like 62 degrees. Winds south 13 miles per hour, but it is a clear night. It's not too hot, not too cold. But your daytime tracker is here for tomorrow, 7 a.m., 53 degrees. But we see a big jump to 70 degrees. You'll be seeing 20-plus winds tomorrow, though, which will be definitely a adjust. Now by your 5 o'clock hour, it'll be 75 degrees in your sunset almost before the 8 o'clock hour. In just a little while, I'll let you know not only what your Northwest Arkansas weather is, but your national weather as well. That's what's happening outside your front door.
After the break, we'll celebrate a university alum's 109th birthday.
And a famous poet's lecture is canceled. Stay tuned. You're watching UATV News.